What is going on, you guys? I'm Angelo. I'm here with everyone today. This is KBL The Pit, and today we're going to be talking about sports related to HM King. Here we have Brielle, Julian, Luis, Mr. Segovia, Carolina, and Calista. So first thing we're going to talk about is the football team that played throughout the year. We have Luis and Julian talking about it. All right, guys. So how was our football season this year?
It was really good. We had great plays there, as we can tell. We may hit it got third place in the whole what's it called? Yeah, just
out of our district. I mean, we struggled during the season, but we still had our ups and downs.
Yeah.
Still got through no matter what. But I mean, at least we made it to the first round of playoffs.
What do y'all think y'all could have done better this year that y'all should improve on next year?
Tough one. Just more practice, stay focused, little things, all that stuff.
So you think overall next year we could probably go further into it, possibly make state?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Just got to put the work in.
Yeah, what I saw from the football team, I think you guys should make some more plays, maybe something more strategic, to have more wins, more touchdowns,
Yeah.
really get dirty and yeah, all that. Yeah. What about you, Mr. Sylvia? What do you think about the football team? How did they do this season?
We did okay. We made it to the playoffs. We didn't hit our goal, which was district champs. But we did go into the playoffs, which was a great thing. It's great for our football team, our students, and our community. We just need to practice more, focus on our goals, and stay together as a team.
Yeah,
that's good. I think that can make everything real good next year. Hopefully we advance further and we keep trying hard and we continue having that goals and so we can advance.
Yeah.
So how do you think the quarterback changing throughout the year, multiple times throughout the season, how do you think that affected the year?
It kind of affected all the training that they all did because different practices have different runs with different quarterbacks. And so since they were switching out the quarterback and this quarterback plays differently than the rest of them, so it's hey, you're messing with my plays, you can't, you're not really.
So do you think next year we should strategize more for a just-in-case scenario for quarterback changes?
Yeah, more like a plan B.
Yeah, with the second-string quarterback, because I feel like that's probably something that probably messed the team up and probably got the flow.
Yeah,
a little bit different from the changing.
That's a definite thing.
So I would say overall, we had a good season.
Yeah, it was a good season. I enjoyed recording the whole games and all that. It was fun. It was a great season.
I think we had a good year, especially with the pep rallies and all the games. I think we had a lot of energy and spirit this year.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot of beers.
So what do y'all think about the Super Bowl this year?
Patriots.
They did win.
Yeah. Patriots won. That's what I saw yesterday.
Bet you all the Dallas Cowboy fans were really mad last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were. Trust me.
If you love defense, it was a perfect game. It was a defensive struggle, and watching coaches out-coach the other one or strategize or what plays to run, and then counter on what the defense, what they needed to do in order to stop the offense.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It was a good game last night.
It was a really good game.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Very strategic.
Super Bowl.
Maybe we might have to do those plays in our next year's games.
Yeah. That would be a nice place.
It really would be. I remember the Patriots made the same 3 plays all back to back to get a touchdown.
It's like you're playing on an NFL, on the actual, the game on Xbox, just there's oh yeah, let me run the same 3 play again.
On Madden. Yeah, I'd say overall we did have a good year, and the Super Bowl, it wasn't too bad this year. It was a very strategic game. It wasn't as interesting to watch. It was, which was some people were saying, because usually how Super Bowl games go is one team advances and they take over and they keep scoring and scoring. This was a like a really strategic game this year, I would say, which is interesting.
Definitely was an offensive Super Bowl.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Everybody was expecting plenty of points on the board, but it didn't happen this year.
Mm-mm.
Both put up a fight.
Yeah. Put up a good one.
Mhm. That's very interesting. So, Callista, you've been recording a lot of the soccer games this year.
Yep, I have not missed one soccer game this season.
Our most committed fan.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the soccer season? How would you say that's going?
The soccer team has only lost 2 games this season.
2 games.
And it was like, they were good games, like it was back to back.
Mhm. Were they close, like 1 point, 2 points?
It was about 1 point, I think, each game.
Wow, okay. So how many games in total?
8, I think. We won 6 games and lost 2.
Hmm.
Not counting the tournament, though. Our most, like, the player that scored the most goals this season was Mario Mendez with 9 goals.
9 goals.
And then we have our defensive mid, Roman Rubio,
Okay.
with a bunch of assists.
Hey,
Wow.
Roman.
All right.
Yeah. Our soccer team is doing really good this year. Even the girls they're undefeated, I think, right?
Yeah, I
I
feel
think
like
so.
I believe so, yes.
that's what I think. That's at least what I've heard.
Yeah, our soccer teams are doing good, like really good this year.
Yeah.
So how far do you think they're going to go?
I don't know the way they're going. I think they could be.
You think state? District
Maybe.
champs? State? Okay. I think that'll be pretty cool to watch. I think it's like one of the last few sports, right? Until we get into some of the other ones, like softball and baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball just had a game this Saturday, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
How did
right.
y'all do?
Scrimmage.
We
Yeah.
won 8-7
Really? Well,
And that's JV or varsity.
varsity.
who do y'all play?
Huh?
Who did y'all play?
We played London.
London.
London, Corpus, over there in Corpus. Or like near Corpus, sorry. Not in Corpus.
Somewhere by Corpus.
Yeah,
Like,
somewhere near
outskirts.
Corpus. Yeah. In the farm area, the very rural area of the.
It's like right, like.
Yeah. It's like you pass by it, you're just like, oh yeah, let's go to Corpus. Yeah, it's right there.
You'll just drive around and find it
Yeah.
eventually.
It's not hard to miss it, unless if you're blind. Then, yeah.
Is it one of those towns where like you pass the stop sign and then like 2 minutes later you pass like another sign that says "Welcome to another county"?
Not even 2 minutes.
Yeah. A few seconds. And you're already in
2
another
seconds.
County. Yeah.
It's like crossing the street.
So you're crossing the border. Oh yeah, yeah. You're in the United States. Okay, now you're Mexico. United States, Mexico. Stepping and stepping.
That's right, man. So Carolina, how about volleyball? How did volleyball do this year?
Well, this season was not very great considering last season we lost 6 of the, for the most part, starters.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of built up a new team. It didn't really go too well. We only won 2 games all season.
Okay.
However, I'm hoping next year we'll do pretty much a little better considering we've played a whole season together. The new season starts August 1st with 2 days, and that usually scares off a lot of people with the workouts Coach Rangel gives. Yeah.
So how do you think next year is going to be affected by losing all the seniors?
Well, this year we're only losing 2 seniors, Absidy and Evelyn Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have most of our team that we played with this year. And since we're used to working together and we got 3 new freshmen, I don't think they'll be so intimidated next year when they become sophomores. So hopefully the season goes better.
Okay. So what do you think as far as like strategies goes that y'all can do better next year that y'all can improve on from this year?
Just more practice and take it more seriously than we usually do. We try to get more people in the summer to do like open gym and go, and no one showed up this year. So I'm hoping next year we get our team together during the summer, because most of the other teams on other schools have like a summer league that we don't really have. So they have an advantage over that. So
Okay. So you think reaching out to the students and the players would probably be a really good idea?
yes.
Well, I think that's like something that we should try and do then to try and help the volleyball team out. You're also familiar with track, so how's track doing?
Well, it hasn't officially started yet. We have our first meet on Saturday. A lot of people who are in other sports that are doing track haven't joined yet because the sports are still going on, like people in basketball. So hopefully it just goes good. Usually everyone does really good in track.
That's
So.
good. So what do you think would be like the best this year? Like, what do you think is going to be the best out of everything for track?
I would say maybe, I don't know, we lost a lot of really fast people. Last year for the relay, or the year before, I remember it was really good. But hopefully they find some new guys who are just as fast. I don't know. The jumping is really good. I know one person made, what is it, like the school record for long jump. So hopefully they do good in that.
All right. So I think that'll be good. So it'll probably be really interesting to see the track team this season, see how they do. Hopefully they can get far in advance, and like you said, we get new players, or not players, but new people to join and help out track.
Yeah. Yes.
So Julian, you were talking about that baseball game Saturday.
Yep.
So what else is going on with baseball
Well, we actually have a scrimmage this Friday.
this Friday?
Against San Diego.
Okay. What time?
7:30.
7:30. Okay. So what is y'all's plan into going to the game?
Big things, big plays, a lot of defense, swing the bats, get some points on the board.
So you're varsity this year?
Yes.
How's that going?
It's alright, but I mean, pretty scary, but it's not much different.
Y'all have like really long practices, right? Y'all go from like right
Yeah,
after
like-
school till 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Do you feel like that's making you well prepared for the upcoming game?
Yeah.
So how do you feel that everyone's doing? Do you feel like everyone's like doing really good at practices? You feel like the team's doing really good?
Yeah, I mean, some people have bad days, good days, but I mean, although we usually have a good practice.
That's good. So you feel like everything like at this practice that you're doing, do you think that with the amount of practice and effort that you're putting in that y'all could get like really far into the season this year? Or do y'all think y'all probably need more work, more strategy to help y'all?
More work and more strategy.
So how do y'all plan on doing this? Because I know y'all do have practice, like Calista said, for 4 hours. What do you think like should be done to make sure that y'all can advance as far as y'all could?
Just practice, just keep practicing.
All right. What about basketball? Yeah, you're familiar with the basketball team, Joy, right?
Not really. I mean, I go to some games, but they do pretty good.
Did break a state record, or right?
Yeah, they broke state
27
records for most.
We had the most. It was 27 threes, I believe, and
Yeah.
the last time was 26.
26
but
three-pointers.
it was only for a short time, and then another small
Yeah, 1A
Smaller
school.
school, yeah.
that record again. I think it was like 30 something.
Yeah,
32.
I remember that one
2A,
because it was the best 1A school going against the worst 1A school, and I don't think they attempted any twos that game, right? I think there was only like 1 or 2 twos out of the whole game.
I don't know, but sounds.
Did any of
accurate.
y'all go to the game Friday?
Oh no, against
No, I
Western
didn't.
Sioux?
That was a very like interesting game. Like I was screaming the whole time, like cheering for our boys. But that was a good game.
I think as far as sports at HM, I think the boys basketball team this year and last year have brought the biggest crowd.
Okay,
Biggest excitement. too.
Yes, the biggest excitement.
that's good. So hopefully, I mean, we can continue that next year and advance really far because we got really far this year, correct?
Yeah.
A lot of our seniors are leaving though. Like that's
Yeah.
how our city team.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully they'll still do good next year because
Yeah.
there's a lot of good basketball players on our team. Like there's a freshman on varsity.
Mhm.
I think next year, like I don't know, disregarding like that all the seniors are leaving, I think we'll still do good.
I'm trying. I think who is it? Jacob Yadial got some 3-pointer. What was it? Who was on the news for some kind of best 3-point shooter. No one knows what I'm
Yeah,
talking
no,
about.
I was in the school board meeting whenever they were talking about that. Yeah,
Oh.
I remember. I think it was the most. It was the most because he shot 9 3-pointers. I think is what he
Oh,
shot
okay.
in the game. So I was like, well, yeah, I was like, not bad.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So hopefully, the strategy and practice and everything, kind of pays off, and that next juniors, that are going to become seniors, hopefully they can get the juniors that are going to be on the varsity team to play really good, so that way we can have another great year.
Yeah.
So, Brielle, you play softball, correct?
Yes.
So how's everything going with softball?
To start off this season, we're 2-0 so far with scrimmages. We beat Alice and we beat Incarnate Word this past Friday. We're doing good, having long practices, just working hard, taking everything serious, so that we're ready for our next game.
All right. So how do you think the games are going so far?
We've been doing good so far. Taking everything to heart, basically. Just giving it our all every time we step out on the field. Every at bat, we all go up hitting. Stay strong.
So do you feel like the practices are really good, or do you think anything should be changed with practices?
Our practices are going good. Having long practices, working on what we need to.
That's good.
Are there a lot of seniors on varsities here, or
There's only 3.
So you're not gonna lose anybody next year, right? No, I mean like you are, but like not as much as
Yeah.
other sports.
And we have a good group of freshmen. Help us out a lot.
That's good. So what do you think about all the sports, like overall, like basketball, football, baseball? Like, how do you think this school's doing so far this year altogether?
I think we're doing good, especially with basketball. They went really far, made it to playoffs.
Joan, what's your opinion on everything?
I mean, like she said, everything's going good so far. Just practice, put in work, make the little things right, everything.
Luis, what do you think?
Well, from what I've heard and what I've seen, I think we're actually doing A-okay right now. But like next year, I think we should put a lot more effort in football.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, we're okay.
All right. Mr. Sugave, what do you
I'm
think?
just very proud of our boys and girls. I know we were very successful in football. We made it to the playoffs. We should make it to the playoffs in boys and girls soccer. Should make it to the playoffs in boys basketball. And softball, what I see and what I've heard so far, we should make it to the playoffs. It's under first year under Coach Warren. I know the girls are practicing and playing really hard. And our soccer team should definitely, both boys and girls should make it in the playoffs. So I'm very proud of all of them.
Yeah, I think we should all be proud. I think they're all doing really good. I think the students are really putting in a really good effort this year. I think we are really trying our hardest. I think this is probably like one of the best years I believe we probably had so far. And well, as long as like I've been here, I feel like this is probably one of the like better years that we've had.
Yes,
So-
I was gonna say that. Like throughout our 4 years of high school, I think this is the best year we've ever had in sports. Like everybody's doing so good.
Sounds really good. I mean, I hope we can continue this though, for the freshmen, because, now they have these high expectations. So hopefully they can do good, and the next incoming freshmen again and again can keep this spirit going.
There's a lot of freshmen this year that they're really good at sports. There's a lot of freshmen on varsity football, varsity soccer, basketball, everything. Like there's a lot of good players this year. So I feel like throughout the next years, our athletic department's gonna get better and better.
Well, that's good to hear, and that's really good to know that. So at least when we leave here, the sports are at least going to do really good.
Oh, we're leaving.
Yep. So do y'all have any final thoughts or opinions about anything?
No. Not really.
Just looking forward to the playoffs.
Yeah. Just
Right.
looking forward to see like
You know, our students at all of the activities, all the different sports activities we have coming on in spring.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's gonna be really interesting to see. So Carolina, when did you say was the first part of the track?
Track meet, the first one is this Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll be good. So we're gonna see the track meet Saturday. We're gonna have more baseball and softball games. Soccer, we're gonna see them go forward. So we're just gonna have to go out through the year and just hopefully everyone does good. Everyone gives it their all, and we should probably make it like a really good year because the year's not over. So we can still make this one of the best and most memorable years so far.
Yeah.
But I think all in all, I think that's good. So I'm Angelo.
Brio.
Julian.
I'm Luis.
Mr. Segovia.
I'm Catalina.
Callista.
And this has been KBO The Pit. I thank y'all very much for being here. Our special guest, Mr. Segovia, was here with us today. Y'all should all know him.
Some for the good and some for the bad.
Hopefully
everyone
most for the
pretty
good.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if you're an incoming freshman or whether you're like in Memorial and you're watching this, enjoy high school. You know, it's really good. Try and play a sport if you enjoy playing sports. It's really fun. You can make new friends, meet new people, and it's going to be a really great experience. And then you can be part of the record. You can be part of the memories and fun that we're going to have here. So I hope that whatever you do, just be happy and enjoy yourself and make good. So this is going to be all. This has been KBO The Pit, and we will see you next time.